I've never had an issue though.
Me neither, because here's the thing. Now, I'll say it like this right now. I can play online with you guys, right? You know that. I've always had an issue streaming online. And it works wonderfully. I can play online, no problem whatsoever over here. And I can stream if no one's home. And it would work perfectly. But as soon as I try to stream while there's at least one other object on, it just doesn't work. Like, it gives the whole can't continue the stream thing. And I'm like, what?
Well, let's back up now. Staring at my chickens.
Also, I'm playing Deltarune Chapter 2 because it's released right now for console. Nice. What you got there?
A Coca-Cola.
I thought I was gonna say Coca-Cola because you know what? I had a Coca-Cola earlier today at work, and I couldn't stop burping.
Coke is so good though.
It is. I love it.
It's like one of my favorites.
Like, I like Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew's, Pepsi.
Yeah.
So I like that from the Pepsi company. But I like Coca-Cola from the, well, Coke company.
Not a Pepsi fan. I'd like much prefer Coca-Cola over Pepsi any day. But like,
Me too.
I don't like, Coke makes a cherry, I like it, but I like Pepsi's cherry. I don't know why, but Coke and cherry I don't like. Pepsi and cherry I like.
Well, here's the thing. Pepsi's a lot softer. Pepsi's softer, which allows the cherry to kind of settle in a little better. You know?
Well, like, whenever I try to explain that to my friends, they're like, you're so weird, they both taste the same. And it's like, no, they don't.
No, bullshit. If anyone says that for, like, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, that's, especially with, like,
taste the same.
They do not. First of all, there's more fizz in Coca-Cola, and there's more of a chance you burp with Coca-Cola than Pepsi. Oh, hey, you built one out here, nice.
Yeah, I figured out, watch this, so I've learned that you can take this and pick up the gadget and move it somewhere else. So now I just have a mobile refinery link, because obviously when I come to these areas I want to collect other stuff too and bring it home.
You might as well. Like,
so I just set it up here.
There we go, more wild honey.
Yeah, I need to get
check out
other stuff. But like here I can collect the plorts and send them back too, while I wait for that to go through.
But yeah, I had Coca-Cola earlier, and it's like great. Yeah, I was so enjoying it. After a hot day, it's great. Yeah, it's still summer over here. We don't have fall yet. Sad.
The gold slime was here.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, he always oh shit.
And we never get, like, we never bring it the food that it wants. Are you sure you wanted to go while at 90?
I figured out, so there is a gold Gordo, and you use those gold veggies in the snare to try and lure it, but it's only a chance that you'll get a golden Gordo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so cool. I'll have to make one on stream and yeah, I'm very unlucky with it though, because I haven't had a golden Gordo yet. Because I looked it up, because I fed a gold slime the thing and it didn't really do anything special. So I was like, huh. Like, then what do I use it for? And I looked it up because I was like, well, what's a Gordo snare do? Because I kind of was like, I wonder if that's it, but I didn't want to like waste my money on something stupid if it wasn't.
And
So I was
it's
like, I'm gonna
just the
just...
snare with the veggie would give you a chance to get one.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll just do that then. Like, it's easier now knowing that. Because now I can just like try at least. Nothing.
Yeah. And then if it works out, you get a shit ton of money.
Right. So now I've been like doing that, but like I also have to... I'm working on building like a warp pad because I want an easier way of getting to the desert.
Yeah, that's a long fucking travel.
I know, so like there's these warp pads you can make, but they're fucking expensive.
I saw that. But it would be so much easier, at least for the desert, because that's a travel and a half. That takes like,
Yeah, I have to go to the
you only stream
quantum
for an
area, and
hour.
even traveling to the quantum area was like a freaking bitch.
Yeah. If you stream for 1 hour, it would probably take 20 minutes of that stream.
Yeah, just to go to that. Like, I haven't been to the Glass Desert since 2 days ago.
Since
Because
last time.
I played for like 2 days. Because when I come home, play this now. To get to... And I didn't even get like to the end of the desert. Like, that was just to the beginning. And then like, you know, it's another 10. Because you're exploring and shit like that. So... it just gets annoying. And old.
Pretty old, yeah. Yeah, it would be way better. And I do notice when you hop onto Slime Rancher.
Yeah, it's just something I do after work now. Just 'cause it helps me relax. Work gets on my nerves so much now.
Yeah, I got on my nerves today. Just don't put words into my mouth I never really would say.
I know, when you told me that, I was like, this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Like I even told though, cause the boss is yelling at me cause my coworker said that I called them idiots. And I'm like, first of all, damn well you should know. And you can ask Amy, who was my manager, who's in the store right next to this one. You can damn well ask her. I'm the nicest person around. So don't even. I still got yelled at. I at least made him yell at the top of his lungs. Cause I'm not going down without a fight on that one. That's my name. I'm not having called people idiots on the name Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They're good people. I made a remark because this is what happened. I didn't even tell the boss because if I told him while he was pissed off, he would just yell and keep me from saying anything. This is what happened. My coworker, we're supposed to drive the car in to wash it afterwards. And they said, Eli, you pull the car in. Eli goes in, and Eli takes his time. He's usually like slow, right? So he takes his time because it's always a different car, a different set of keys. Some of the keys are like switchblade types, some of them are normal key types. You know, expensive cars, cheap cars, it doesn't matter. They're cars, it's different.
Right.
So he takes his time, and then he's really slow because he's very precautious with his surroundings. He also just got his license, so, and he doesn't have his own car, so he's very, very careful.
Right.
But my coworker makes the remark, God damn Eli, go faster. You know? They made that remark. I said shit about them saying that. All I said to them was, if you wanted to go faster, why did you let Eli do it knowing that he's gonna be slower than you? That's all I said.
You didn't say idiot.
Nope. So if they felt like I was calling them idiot, or they just thought I was talking shit, I was just making the remark, if you did want it to go faster, you could have just done it yourself. I didn't say you could do it yourself. I kind of implied it. Because don't complain if that it's slow if you're not gonna do it yourself. You know?
Right.
Because I know if she would have done it, or if Ken would have done it, it would have went faster. It would have been in already, and none of that would have happened. But she was over here saying, "Dear God, why are you taking, like, there's only one car." If it would have been a line of cars behind us, I can understand that remark from her. But there was no one. That was the only car we had at the time. There's no rush. She just seemed to want to go on a rush for some reason.
That sucks. Excuse me.
So I got yelled at for pretty much nothing.
Oh, that sucks.
If anything, I was trying to defend Eli like he's gonna take his time, you know. He's not the fastest out of us.
I would have told my boss off.
Then I got yelled at and called slow.
Yeah, that's when I would just stop talking while at work, and then people would be like, "Why don't you talk?" And I'd be like, "Well, you said this to the boss, so I don't want to talk to you."
No, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I did not talk for the next 3 hours. They had to look at me now while I put a thumbs up if they ask a question.
Yeah, I just wouldn't talk
Did you
anymore.
do this? Thumbs up.
If your boss asks, just be like, "Well, you yelled at me for saying that the other day, and I didn't say that."
I was gonna
so
say,
I'm
if he or she talked about it, I was gonna say, well, last time I opened my mouth, I couldn't have my own opinion, so I think staying quiet would be best fit for all of us. Because that's what it was. If I open my mouth, it's just gonna go against me, isn't it? So why talk?
I'd say the same fucking thing. You know I
Yeah,
would
that
too.
was my doing. I know you would. We're the
Don't take
same when it
crap
comes
from
to some of
anybody.
that stuff.
Dude, my coworker yelled at me the other day and was complaining about this one person I work with. And I'm like, well, you know they're gonna take, this and that, and then, they disappear to do other things because they have other things on their list. Because we all have lists and know what we need to do. Like when I go in the morning, I'm there to cook, then I clean up the area, start the lunch, and then I go and put, stock my stuff for the next day. So like, I don't have time to do other people's shit, right? And my one coworker was complaining because there was no help up front, and it was just only her. And I'm like, well, welcome to being, because Carmen leaves you up front all by yourself. And they're like, well, blah, 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 like, they should be doing better. And I'm like, well, he's an assistant manager, so he needs to do some manager stuff. They got mad at me and said something, and I'm like, well, sorry, that's the truth. Deal with it. And then they told me off. They're like, you're so fucking rude, and blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You're the one being rude, talking shit about the assistant manager. And then she goes,
Yeah,
well,
there's
what are you
something about
gonna do?
standing against them that just pisses them off.
Well, it's funny because she goes, "What are you gonna do? You're not full time." And I'm like, "Yes, I am." She goes, "You're not a full timer." I go, "Yes, I am." I'm like, "You're part time." I'm like, "So stop complaining." I said, "Cause I deal with more than you do." Because the part timers, they mainly do like the coffee, running up front, and then like some of them open and do like what I do, but mainly the full timers, they come and open, do this, do that, they do this, they got a list, they gotta get this
Yes.
done, they gotta do this. They don't really have that much to worry about, in my opinion. So it fucking drives me nuts when they complain, like, I have to do this, I have to do that. Oh wow, whoop-de-fucking do. Oh, I wish I could do that. Like, one of the part-timers, they're like, oh, I have to stock this, and I'm like, well, I'll give you my list, and I'll go do it. And you should see the closing list for me and Ray, because when we have a part-timer closing, they have to do that list too, and I can't tell you how many times they complain about it. It drives me nuts. They're like, you
It's
guys
just
have
a
to do
list.
so much when you close, and I'm like, yeah, no shit. Everything has to be cleaned for the next morning. They're like, you have to clean the coffee pots too? Yeah?
Yes.
Do you want
Yes.
mold to
That's
grow
the
in
whole
them?
point. I always had work time during the afternoon and then work time for closing because it was to help out and make sure that everything was a-okay. I do trash and cleaning and then
I'm
the
not
floors
trash.
just so that they can focus on the closing of the drawer and placing it into the drop box.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have to do. I have to count the safe, and, like, drop the rest of the money in and leave money in the till for the next people or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what we dealt with. And so they do that, and I just get to cleaning and restocking as much as I can. You know, pretty much all of it for closing. So during the last hour before they start closing the drawer, I go about cleaning. That way everything's done. Because if not, they'll have to do all of that and then clean and
Yeah.
stock and trash.
We have a list. We come in at 3 o'clock, and we work until 11, well, past 11, because we have to finish everything, obviously. But, like, we come in at 3, and then the first thing on the list is when you come in, you need to do the understock. That's it. So you need to do cups, you need to do the coffee bags, blah blah blah, this
So
and
all the
that.
stuff in the cabinets.
Yep. It's not that hard, especially when it's two people doing it
No.
and you got someone that's there until 7 and one that's there till 4.
Yeah, that
So,
sounds pretty simple.
uh, yesterday, like, instead of me stocking, Ray had me cleaning the milk and cream bibs and the underneath that because it gets all stuck, and if it doesn't get cleaned, it gets moldy and disgusting. And someone has not been cleaning them when I clean them, obviously, because I think that's gross. Someone has not been cleaning them, and the health inspector came in, and we lost a lot on that. And then this week we had a checkup to see if we fixed the issue, and if we didn't, we wouldn't be able to sell coffee and stuff, or whatever. So, because of me going on a purge and cleaning the whole entire thing out and making sure there was nothing, even in the little cracks where you can't even get it, I somehow got it, was like perfectly clean, like in white. Like the plastic piece is supposed to be white. It was like yellow when
Glisten.
I got to it, right? But when I
No, I thought.
finished, it was like pure white.
Oh no.
So yesterday, while Ray was stocking, I said I'm gonna just do the milk and cream, cleaning it again. So yeah, I had to do that, and then like I have to clean the bathroom, I have to do a temp log, and then
It's just a whole mess.
Oh yeah, and then I gotta turn off the pizza warmer, and then I have to turn off the warmer, and then last time I had to do the roller grill, but Ray did that, so uh, then I had to do pastries. I had to stock the pastries too. Um, I had to do Ray's register because I told him he needs to mop and sweep because I'm not doing both if I do, you know, a ton of work. So he does both of those while I count his drawer and set up a kitty for him just so it's like quicker to drop bills. And then we finish cleaning the coffees. And then we go home. Well, I drive him home.
Yeah.
I drive him home every day. He gave me gas money yesterday. I put it in Nick's tank instead of mine.
Yeah.
I'm at like below a quarter of a tank, but I'm staying here until like Monday. So like my car is just sitting in the driveway right now. Like I can last until this Friday. Next Friday.
The next Friday,
with
because this
gas.
Friday is literally right now.
Yeah. So my car's fine until Friday. And yeah. Basically it'll be all set and like ready.
Yeah, I noticed the gas money because it's not set in private for that.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't set the private for things.
Yeah, makes
Mine
sense.
are like when like I go out and my friends like buy me cigarettes, I put that as private, but I might
Yeah,
just make
that
some
definitely.
stuff public because I don't fucking care. Like,
Mine said private just because
well, like
your
you
family.
send it often, so I don't want my family to see.
Exactly why it's always in private. It's because, you know, your family.
I don't know what to do in this game anymore. They have all the drones.
That's why I'm excited, because very soon we're in that time where that update's gonna show up for Minecraft.
I know. I've been wanting to play that too.
Dude, you've seen the pictures, right? I've shown you.
I didn't get like a chance to, unfortunately, like fully. You know what I
What
mean
would you
by?
like a chance to see right now?
Yeah. Then I can just,
Alright,
cause
well,
I'm.
I'm gonna go
Just give me a second, cause I'm in the area with the sabers, and they're all feral in this area.
No, don't worry, I'm just gonna try and find all the photos.
Oh, the sabers look cool as the hunters.
I gotta send these pictures two at a time because I don't have a powerful device. Alright, I sent it in the order. Actually, it was in order, but I think the last picture
Oh yeah,
was
my
the
phone's on
first
the
picture.
charger. Let me grab it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, it's 11:19.
But it looks beautiful. Like, the first picture is looking at the roof, I think. Yeah, I was looking up on the first picture. Picture underneath it, I was looking down. You didn't get any? I sent pictures.
On Discord?
Yeah, on Discord. I didn't send it to your phone because it just loads a lot faster on Discord for me. My phone takes about 5 years.
Oh, I just got these because my phone was being bum.
Yeah, I sent it, but you're gonna get it like a couple seconds later.
Damn.
Or a minute. But yeah, I wanted to test it because I wanted to see how big the caves are. They're huge. And they interconnect with other big and small caves. But I wanted to see more than that. I wanted to test diamonds.
See, I just don't like how, like, diamonds are so abundant. Kinda bugs me.
Yeah, diamonds are almost everywhere now. Or is negative 60 the end of the normal, and then it goes to negative 100, and that's all deep slate? I never explored the whole update, I just wanted to see the diamond question. So, and then there's, at lower levels, they call it, large ore veins. It's the same as ore vein, but larger. So, that one picture with, like, all the diamonds, like, close to each other, that was actually a large vein going through the stone. There was like 9 diamonds in that alone. 9 diamonds. Usually you get 8. But they spawn weird because they spawn 6 in a square and then 3 next to it in a different square. So and actually at some point I was digging down the cave because I didn't want to take fall damage. I was digging down while exploring, and I stumbled upon diamond, and it was in the wall, and there was like 10 pieces. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the best update ever. Because you know me, I'm always going, trying to get diamonds for everybody and shit.
Well, wait a minute. Adrian, I'll be right back.
Alright. Brr. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Glow wrist iron shackle. Pink and white ribbon. get back, I gotta tell them the stream went down. Oh, the stream came back up somehow. Oh, that weird. while. Much better. Wonder what I am gonna do to get a drink. My ears. Eight. Waiting on a friend to return. By the way, stream, that's not storing. That's me yawning. Damn, would have been better if I had gotten it into. Still here. Still here. I, I was originally gonna ask if I should just go because it is Nicholas we're talking about. You kidding me with that? I didn't know that Koopa Troopa had that trope. I hate the fact that they put all this stuff in like my area. Much better.